access to market. Tell us about that.
Yes, I mean, you engage in discussions, and then people first of all, don't believe that you can do what you say you can.
Sure.
Although before your journey as an entrepreneur, because you worked for this big giant, everybody trusted you.
Yes.
But it's the same you.
Yes.
Still doing...
Same skills.
Yes.
More experience, in fact.
Yes.
But now you're on the outside of that.
Suddenly,
Yes.
you've lost all
cannot
that
be
trust.
trusted.
Yes. So that journey has been a very rough journey for us. Because when we started out, we had that warped reality that actually I can go into this and I know all of this, and I'm hearing that there's all this support, all these wonderful things that are set up around me that will make me successful, and my country needs entrepreneurs to hire the youth because they are the ones who will be the savior to all this unemployment.
All those wonderful things.
So all of that just kind of fell together. It was a perfect plan.
And the reality,
it was a perfect storm.
Yes.
That's what the reality became. So for quite a while, we kind of had to live on, and that's the importance of having a purpose and a dream. Because if you don't, you will just let your business go very quickly. Do not make it about the money. Make it about the purpose. Make it about the dream. Then that's the one thing that will allow you to yes, you'll be able to wake up in the morning when you couldn't sleep. I actually read a quote. It was so funny when somebody says, we always say, I slept like a baby. And this guy said, yes, I slept like a baby because I woke up every 20 minutes to cry. And that's the journey of an entrepreneur. Yeah, exactly. But it's not all, doom and gloom. As long as you have, I think patience is so important. Be patient, believe in your dream, keep knocking at the right doors, and eventually things will come through.
So that's, you said so much, but I want to just come back to the obstacles you've overcome, because that naturally leads into the lessons you've learned. So you're saying at the beginning, and still it's women supporting each other, which can be quite an obstacle.
Yes.
Because sometimes they do, and most of the times they don't, and sometimes they even get in the way or stop you from advancing. Then it's the cash flow issue, which is a real issue. And then it's the access to markets issue. So you've learned from all three of those, and I'm sure there are lots of other obstacles that you can mention. So key learning for you in terms of, as an entrepreneur, what are the things that really hold you together? You're saying vision and purpose. But what else? Is there a support system? What else is holding everything together?
It is so important to have a team. I always say to the guys, you do everything. I just go out there and I'm just the pretty face.
It's not a bad problem to have.
No, it's not. I love it actually, because they make me shine. I go out there and I also sound so smart and I have it all together. But actually the reality is I have an amazing team behind me. They put everything together. They are even part of the discussions of coming up with ideas. So I'm just there to just pull everything together, but they are the ones who come up with all of these awesome and wonderful ideas, and they are the executors of those things as well.
Amazing.
So I've been blessed with a very supportive team, I must say.
Your story is so unique in terms of being a woman in tech, in terms of competing with some of the known brands out there in the digital tech space. And I suppose, you probably would be attractive to some software developers or some coders who are interested in this kind of work. But what is the staff situation in your business? Do you find that it's easy to kind of keep them on board? Do some have a higher appetite for being in that kind of startup environment? What is the reality there?
Yeah, being in a startup environment is just an interesting phenomenon on its own. So you find that there are individuals who love the idea, because they want to be a part of an organization that allows them to be a part of everything. And that's the reality of being, in an entrepreneurial organization. There is no such thing as this is my job title.
Yes.
So if you are a business analyst, for example, you are still expected to help with recruitment. You are still expected to help with marketing. You are still expected to help with even finance, you know. So if you look at me, for example, so every Friday we have these knowledge sharing sessions that we call lunch and learns, and it's my job to order pizza and everybody.
I want that job.
It's such a tough job because it's not just always pizza, you know.
Yes.
Today they want this, and then you buy that, and they're like, we didn't like what you bought. Why did you get it from here? You know,
Yes.
and you look at it and think it's so simple.
Yes.
So you find that there are people who love that and are thrilled by that, but then also there's that reality of we also have corporates, you know, who have that job security,
Yes.
kinda. At least there is that perception that there is such a thing. So, and then they also have these benefits that absolutely we cannot afford to give. So you get your car finance, your home loan, and all of those
Medical
fun
aid, pension funds.
Yes. So we've had people who actually went through the whole recruitment process, which is quite rigorous, and then at the end they look at what we can offer, and then they look at the corporate, they're like, no.
Yeah, sure.
You know, so, and then we've also had people who've also left the organization for a couple of reasons. Some of them cash flow,
Sure.
and then some of them exactly that we can't compete with our competitors as well. But then because we've also created the culture that allows, you know, people
Freedom of
to
expression,
be
yes.
who they are. So I think that's the one thing that they have found attractive. So the guys who have stayed and the guys who are still attracted to KMC, they like that, what they call freshness. So